What's up, guys? Welcome to the next video in learning C++. My name is QD Azdani and you guys watching my channel Wood. In this video we're gonna discuss string. One of the most important subjects in any programming language is string, our strings. Alright, what is a string? To begin with string, this is a string. So hello world is a literal string. As you guys see, this is a literal string. The biggest problem for earliest computer to display something on a screen. So it doesn't matter if it's hello world or hello your name, whatever. So that's a big earlier if you guys learning programming, especially when I learned my programming, so I was thrilled and I was excited to see my name show up on a computer screen. So because this is excitement and everything, because you guys putting something, computer takes it and displays your anything, your typed string. So this was the biggest problem in earliest C programmers. So we have two types of string in C++, because C++ is taken from C, and it was initially called C with classes. Because it has all the functionalities and all this procedural programming of C, because it adds up, plus it adds up classes and object-oriented programming. That's why it's called C++, because it incremented one step above C, but still it has all the characteristics and all these functionalities of C. You guys still can use a printf, as you can see. You can still printf, and you guys, because of this library IOStream, because the C++ library, you guys can use cout. Otherwise you can't use cout. Alright, so because I created this program in my CodeLight string new project, you guys can go here and create your new project. I've selected this one, CLang. I've done my location and everything, and I created this string. You guys can do the same, or you guys can do anything. So I'm in main. So main areas of the CPP, because you guys see here is an int main. So as I explained, this was the biggest problem in earliest C programmers, because before C came into being, into existence. Alright, so what sort of problems they used to create? Because they used to keep track of the difference between static strings and arrays created on the stack and heap. If you guys familiar with char, and here star is pointer, this was the biggest problem at the earliest times, because you guys must copy the whole array, because the shallow copy, it was biggest problem to learn, and they used to explain on and on this shallow copy versus deep copy. I'm not going to explain this one because I don't want to confuse you guys, because they finished this problem once and for all, because in C++ they created in a library include string. So because you guys not gonna face this problem, thanks for C++ developers, all hard-working developers, they created this string, this library for us, and they finished this this problem once and for all. Alright, so begin with the C style string in C at the moment, because C++ also got object, which I explained that C++ programmers, developers, hard-working developers, developed this library called string, and for us to manipulate the strings very easily with all these methods and everything. But initially in the C, this used to call array of characters that include binary 0. So in C there used to be array of characters, our character array. You guys hear sometimes this as character array as well. So when they say character array, it means they're referring to this string, as we call it, string. And it was terminated by binary 0 and like this. So if you guys got a string of, say, hello, they used to be in the memory, used to terminate with this. So you guys see this one in a boxes. So I'm gonna represent this double quotes as a boxes in the memory. That's how a string represents in the memory. It goes in the memory. So you guys go put a hello, and only one hello goes in that many boxes. Okay. Think of this is entire. This is in one giant box, and in each boxes there is a small boxes. I better do this. Represent this like a pipe. It's a lot easier. Hello. I think this is the best example of showing the pipes. Alright, so now it's one joint, say this one joint box. It's got a small sections of hello, and it's terminated by this null terminator. This is called null terminator. So this used to be in C character array. So if you guys put a char, declare your character my char, and you guys put a size of say 80. This is one of the simplest string character array in earliest C programmer, but they used to face a lot of problems for this. Just to keep track of this, they used to keep track of the memory. They used to keep track of this, worried about this shallow copy versus deep copy. They used to face a lot of these problems in earliest days, the programmers. And when the C++ came in, they used to, every programmer, they used to create their own string library, string class. So they used to put that class string, and inside this they used to declare this, making this constructor and destructors, and they used to put all these methods. Shortly we're going to see the methods which already inbuilt inside this object string, in the class string inside this C++. You guys can see sort, you guys see uppercase, lowercase, beginning, and append, and blah blah blah, all these sort of methods inside, which is available inside C, which we can manipulate the strings. Strings is one of the basic and one of the most important, you can say, subject inside any programming language. So I'm going to show you guys in the next video the buffer overflow, how it happens, the buffer, because once you guys say, what happens if you guys say programmer puts 80 spaces, or direct the computer to reserve the 80 say for any strings, and if someone come in, Mr. XYZ hacker comes in and puts say 85 characters, because this box can take only say whatever the number, so it's 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. You guys count this as well, 6. The size of this is 6. What happens if someone came in and he put a 10? Because you guys leave a room for anyone to come in, put Yazdani or Michael or George. What if someone's name, and some people have an arm like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's got a very very long name. What happens if someone comes in and put a 25 character here, and your program, the earliest program, used to crash and leaking all the memory? It's called buffer overflow. buffer overflow. When you guys hear this buffer overflow, it means they are referring to this memory leaking from the string. So in even earliest PHP 3 and 4, they used to have this string attack inside the input fields inside this input fields. And PHP introduced something called escape string attack. We used to do this in earliest days of PHP 3 and 4, especially 3 and 4, and the 5 I think they fixed it, but still we used to do this escape string. I think PHP 6 and 7 they already fixed the problem, and as you guys see, this is a very common problem, and I think still I believe there is hackers which they try to exploit this string inside the computer, because computers are following our instructions, and we as a programmer, we want to make sure that we don't give anyone any opportunity to attack our program, to exploit our program, and to crash our program. Because you guys working your entire lives creating a program, and someone comes in and attack it with only few lines of string, which is not good. So I'll comment this and I'll keep this. Alright, so how do we create before this in C? As you go, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys in C what sort of problems they used to face. So if I put a C out, please enter a line of string. You guys can put anything. You guys can put your name. You guys can put endl. When I put endl, it means go. I want to see the next line underneath it. So I'm going to put a C in, and I'm going to store my data to my char, and I'm going to display this C out your typed string, because we're going to get this string which we already typed. Your type string is, and I want to put this handle again because I want to display it underneath, and I'm going to put a C in. This is lowercase C in, and I'm gonna, sorry, this is C out. I already done my C in, my char. All right, and you guys can put your next line, or you guys can do like this. All right, so we come in build our program. Looks like it's got a C out and C in. It's got a problem. Why do you think it's C out and C in has got a problem? The reason is because we need to put this std here with our scope resolution operator. So every time we put a C out, we need to put this. To finish this problem, we put a using namespace std to solve this problem. So if you guys don't include this and this, then you guys needs to put a printf instead of this. You guys needs to go to C. So build a project. As you guys see, my problem solved, and say my name is, and you guys see the first one displayed. Why do you think the first one, only first one? Because it's not even 80. So you guys can 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and you guys see this is like I'm counting this as well, the empty space, because this is also a string. So, and the reason I'm gonna do that again, I forgot to tell you guys, say if you guys put a my name is Yazdani and I am. Alright, you guys see that it displayed this my name is Yazdani in one line, and it stops after that, and it's not displaying this and I am this no I am. Why? Because the reason for this is that these guys here, they stop reading after when they encounter the white spaces. Alright, so we're coming to C++ string now, because we're using C. So that was how we used to describe this in C as character arrays. So in C++, we already declare our I have already included this cstd library because I was using C, and now I'm including IOStream, which is C++. Now we're coming C++. So how we declare this string in C++? As I mentioned, that the hardworking developers at the C++, they created this class string. So now string is an object, and we simply create a string my message, and we put our literal string. So we put a hello, I am Yazdani. That's it. That's my message, and you guys can see out this if you guys want to see. That's this is my message. I'm assigned this one, and if I want to see out my message. So if I go to build, I'll have to finish this because I'm not using this char, I'm using a string. And you guys using that, see that my program is working perfectly, and you guys see how easy is this inside this C++. All I've done is I did not create the size, I did not create an array. All I did is that declare this string. C++ straight away gets the my message. Alright, so C++ got it straight away. I'm declaring my character array, and straight away they displays this. And C++, the definition of string is arrays of characters. I hope by now you guys got the idea of this array, and because it's going consecutive one after others in the memory, so that's why it's called array of characters.